You've heard about this show. You know what it's about. I don't need to have an intro.
This is the intro, bitch. So just watch my shit.
And that's what we're talking about today, 13 Reasons Why. So without spoiling anything, 13 Reasons Why is a 13-episode television series on Netflix about a girl who killed herself, but before she killed herself, she left 13 cassette tapes for every single person that wronged her to listen to so she could explain why she did it. At first glance, that seems like a really dumb premise, but this show is amazing. A little background on me before I explain to you why I actually ended up loving this show. In high school, I was a person who was bullied constantly. I attempted suicide once. I have thought about killing myself multiple times, and like once or twice as an adult, but in high school, or in school just in general, I thought about it all the time. This very often was I would either be wanting to kill myself or be wanting to go home because I don't want to be at school anymore. I was always sick because I didn't want to go to school because people were bullying me. Now, as an adult, I have learned, like, hey, you know, it's all water under the bridge, but I'm not going to hang out with those people that bullied me because they are still shit people. Some of the people nowadays are actually really cool people, but still, for the most part, they're shit people. If you were like one of those people that was popular in high school, maybe don't watch this because you're not going to like it because you don't really know what it's like. But still, I think everyone should watch this show. So this girl, Hannah Baker, is dead at the beginning of the show. She killed herself. And we'll see her story through flashbacks and also through cassette tapes where she recorded 13 tapes about all the people that wronged her. She had names, she had stories, and it was really, really fucked up. There's like a small group of kids, maybe enough to fill one classroom, like 14 or 15 kids on this show. It centers on one of them, Clay, who's a really nice kid, but maybe he's done some stuff. He's a tutor, he goes to parties, you know, he's just a normal kid. But without seeing other people in the background of the school scenes, you would think that these 15 kids are the only kids that go to this school. I try not to spoil this show for you because I want you to just go out and watch it. The point is, watch this show. It is an amazing show. Now, after I roll my rating, I have a story to tell you about me and why I think you should watch the show, but it involves spoilers from the show, so I will say that 13 Reasons Why Season 1 is fucktastic. So now that that's all out of the way, I want to tell you why I think you should watch the show and why everyone, including teenagers, especially teenagers going into high school and in high school, as to why I think they should watch the show. Also, beware spoilers for the first season of 13 Reasons Why. The main story goes that the girl killed herself because of being bullied and a couple other things that happened to her at parties. She was raped, and she saw another girl get raped as well. I'm on both sides of that girl. I'm on the side where I think what she did was selfish and ridiculous and that she was overreacting. I'm also on the side, I'm like, yeah, you probably needed to take your own life. You were being just mistreated like crazy. Suicide is a selfish act. That's just my personal opinion. If you don't like that, sit and spin. But I think especially teenagers should watch this show because it will give them some insight into what they're doing or as to why what they're doing to someone else is a wrong thing to do. Yes, bullying someone is wrong. I don't care what anyone says. Bullying is wrong. I'm a survivor of bullying. I lived through it. And the only reason I lived through it is because I told myself 4 more years and I am out of here. I am done. And I know people are going to be like, well, Jeff, if teenagers watch this show, they're going to kill themselves. Not every single teenager is as stupid as you think. If you want to know basic psychology and you want people to learn their lessons early, show them this show when they are in school. Summer break is here. Have them watch it. Before I leave, I learned a lot of things early in life, so I have more self-control than most people. But I think the hardest lessons to learn are those that you don't want to hear about. You don't want to hear about people getting bullied. You don't want to hear about war in the Middle East. You don't want to hear these things because they are uncomfortable things to talk about. But those lessons that you have to learn earlier in your life, those are the hardest lessons to learn. So I implore everyone to use some common sense, show your kid this show, don't let them go out and drink for a month, just have them watch the show over summer break. They'll finish it in a weekend. We all know how Netflix and chill works. Everybody on YouTube, you know what I update regularly? Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go on there, type in FlorkertaTV, boom, you got me. What should I review next? Game, movie, or show? Let me know in the comments below. Y'all got florked.